What's up, family? Trail here, and we have some new information regarding some cash assistance payments. One state has recently approved of $350 checks to low-income families. Also, we have breaking news overnight from the president, in which it appears that he has flipped once again. I also want to share with you some shocking revelations from Senator Lindsey Graham and what he really thinks about the former President Trump. And lastly, I do want to share with you my partnership with MooMoo, but we'll talk about that later on in the video. But in the meantime, hey, you guys already know what to do. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel as well as hit the like button for us. Now, let's go ahead and jump into the video. Well, I asked the question, has President Biden flipped once again? Well, according to this article right here, it says that President Biden, when he was featured on 60 Minutes on late Sunday night, he says that he really hasn't decided on the 2024 re-election run. Yes, we've heard something different in the past, which he has been pretty much saying that he is going to beat the former President Donald Trump in the next running for presidential election. But on 60 Minutes, it looks like he has changed his mind. Now, President Biden told 60 Minutes last Thursday that while he intends to run for re-election in 2024, the decision is still up in the air. And he said, Sir, are you committed to running again, or are there certain conditions that have to be right? And he said, look, if we were to say, I'm running again, all of a sudden a whole range of things come into play, that I have requirements I have to change and move and do. Things like that, according to President Biden. He said, in terms of the election laws, and it's much too early to make that kind of decision, I'm a great respecter of fate. And so what I am doing is I'm doing my job. I'm going to do that job, and within the time frame that makes sense after this next election cycle here, going into next year, make a judgment on exactly what to do. So it looks like, guys, President Biden is a little shaky in regards to whether or not he is wanting to run once again for the presidential election, in which me personally, I don't even think that he will run. It looks like he is dealing with some health conditions right now, such as dementia, but that's just my personal belief, guys. In addition to that, I also don't think that the former President Donald Trump is going to run as well. I believe that he is dealing with a lot of legal issues from his perspective. So me personally, guys, I believe that we are going to be faced with new people running for the 2024 presidential election. But again, guys, I could be wrong, but that is just my personal opinion. But anyways, guys, we will continue to move forward. In addition, we know that back in August, President Biden finally announced some student loan forgiveness of $10,000 or even up to $20,000, in which certain people qualify for the different amounts, which is some very good news, as a lot of Americans are really struggling right now. And a lot of Americans are just trying to make ends meet, in which those particular Americans pretty much have student loan debt, in which they are struggling to actually pay for this. This has been going on for quite some time, guys. I believe that all of the Americans that have student loan debt pretty much adds up to close to like around $1 trillion. And that is why President Biden is trying to relieve some of that pressure from some Americans. But since this has happened back in August, we've had a new article that came out which talks about these particular states are actually going to be charging state taxes for those individuals that receive some of the student loan forgiveness. Yes, this article talks about the many states that are actually going to charge in taxes. But in addition to that, guys, we do have a couple of new colleges that have recently come out and stated that they are going to cover the cost of student loans or student forgiveness if you go to their particular university. Right here we have Princeton University. They have come out and said that they will actually cover the cost for students whose families earn less than $100,000. So that means, guys, if your family consists of making less than $100,000, you might want to look at going towards this particular university, because you could be qualified to go to school for free. This is definitely an option that some individuals should look towards going. And also, guys, we have another school right right here, this is the HBS, which is known as the Harvard, which they have stated that they are going to provide full tuition scholarships to those in the greatest of need. Yes, this Harvard Business School, which they are saying that in an effort to make the Master of Business Administration degree more affordable and accessible to a wider array of students, they have announced today that it will provide scholarships to cover the total cost of tuition and course fees for those with the greatest financial need. So again, guys, this is some very good news, as these particular two universities have agreed to go ahead and allow those individuals that want to attend their school go to school for free, in which they don't have to take out student loan debt, but you do need to meet the certain requirements to be eligible for these completely free tuition. But anyways, guys, I thought this was some great information to share with you as well, in case you have children out there. But also, guys, moving on, we do have a bit of shocking information that has just come out from Senator Lindsey Graham. Yes, guys, take a look at this right here. Lindsey Graham said that the former President Donald Trump could literally kill 50 people on our side and the GOP wouldn't even care. Guys, that is a very shocking revelation. And I believe that the former President Donald Trump actually said that something similar to that in the past, in which I believe he said, don't quote me, but I believe he said that he could literally shoot and kill someone and he could literally just get away with it. Guys, this is some very shocking revelations that is coming from Lindsey Graham, which is one of the former President Donald Trump's best colleagues. Guys, what do you think about this? I mean, this is very startling to hear that the GOP would still continue to vote for him if he killed one, let alone 50 individuals. I mean, let's just read closely, guys. It says that the Republican senator also reportedly called Trump a lying MF, according to an account in the Independent of the Divider. Now, Senator Lindsey Graham also said that he was convinced that the Republicans would stick by Donald Trump no matter how extreme or even bloody his behavior became, according to an upcoming book. And he said that, look, Trump could kill 50 on our side and it wouldn't even matter. Graham flatly told the journalists Susan Glasser and Peter Baker, and they recount in The Divider, which is the upcoming book, in which this was mentioned back when Trump was in the White House. And then this tweet right here is exactly what I was talking about a few moments ago, guys, where they are specifically quoting what the former President Trump stated at a particular conference. Look right here, guys. It says, from Trump, I could stand in the middle of Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody and I wouldn't lose any voters. It is incredible. Guys, I mean, why would you even say this? Even if it is true, why would you even say this? This is definitely not good coming from the former president. Even though this was back in, as you can see, January 23 of 2016. But considering the issues that he is dealing with right now, the legal issues, I mean, guys, this just couldn't come at a better time going against the former president. I mean, guys, we all know that he is dealing with these legal issues right now, and we'll just have to see how it all plays out. I would like to interrupt this video to share with you my new preferred brokerage account that I use for buying and selling stocks. It is called MooMoo. I recently got them to offer my family and friends up to 15 free stocks. Now, in order to qualify, all you have to do is sign up using the link down below, and that will get you at least one free stock. And then after that, deposit $100, and that will give you an additional 4 free stocks. And if you deposit $2,000 or more, you can receive all 15 stocks for free. And the beauty about this is they could be worth up to $2,000. Now, if you do sign up, please remember to keep your money in your brokerage account at least 60 days, guys, in order to receive the stocks. And again, it's free money, so don't sleep on this opportunity. But anyways, let's get back into the video. But moving on, guys, hey, the FBI made a little bit of information over the weekend in which they have stated that they have made around 6,000 arrests, as well as seizing firearms and fentanyl in a massive summer-long operation. Yes, the FBI announced that thousands of arrests and firearms and drug seizures as violent crime has spiked in the cities across the country. Now, it does say that the FBI FBI agents nearly arrested around 6,000 people, and the operations, which were conducted with local law enforcement agencies from Los Angeles to Buffalo, New York, come as violent crimes and drug overdose deaths have spiked in the recent years. And in a statement, it says that violent crime is on the minds of a lot of Americans right now and top of mind for police chiefs and sheriffs who constantly tell me that the rising rate of gun and gang violence is one of their most important and difficult challenges, according to the FBI director, Christopher Wray. That is what he said in regards to the 6,000 individuals that have been arrested over the summertime in this huge operation. So again, guys, this is definitely some good news for the FBI, especially former President Donald Trump has been blasting the FBI constantly over the last 60 days or so. So this is definitely giving the FBI a little bit of credibility in regards to their jobs on an everyday basis. But last but not least, guys, we do need to talk about some latest stimulus update news, in which we have Illinois is issuing these particular tax rebate checks, and those checks are starting to go out this week, guys. Yes, this is some good information if you live in the state of Illinois, obviously. But anyways, Governor J.B. Pritzker announced on Monday that Illinois taxpayers will soon start receiving rebates of their income and property taxes, either in the mail or by direct bank deposits. Now, speaking at a news conference in Chicago, where he was flanked by other state officials and Democratic leaders of the General Assembly, Pritzker said that the rebates are intended to help soften the impact of rising inflation and the high gasoline prices. And he said in a statement that, look, everyone knows that inflation is a global problem with local consequences. Prices at the pump and at the supermarket have taken Illinois families on a roller coaster ride over the past months. It's exactly the kind of thing that responsible government should help our residents with, and we have done so. So again, guys, those particular rebates totaling about $1.2 billion were part of a larger $1.8 billion tax relief package that lawmakers included in the budget that they passed this past spring. But anyways, it says that individual income taxpayers who earn less than $200,000 per year, who are not claimed as a dependent on someone else's taxes, will receive a rebate of $50. And that number goes up to $100 for couples filing jointly who earn less than $400,000 per year. Now, tax return filers will also receive $100 rebates for each dependent that they claim, up to a maximum of 3 dependents, which means that you could receive up to $300 for your dependents, as well as $100 for a family of 2 filing jointly. But anyways, homeowners who are able to claim the property tax credit on their 2021 tax returns will receive an additional rebate equal to the credit that they actually claimed, up to a maximum of $300. And those rebates will go to filers who earn less than $250,000 per year, or $500,000 for couples filing jointly. Again, that is for the state of Illinois, but it doesn't stop there, guys, because we also have this other, what they are calling cash assistance, in the amount of $350. It says right here that inflation relief, who is eligible to receive up to $350. And Georgia announced a $1 billion destined to millions of families to be issued. And it says that Georgia residents will obtain $350 in payments, and the Governor Brian Kemp announced the destination of $1 billion in funding to help millions of residents with inflation and financial troubles. Nevertheless, not everyone is eligible for the $350 payment in Georgia, but who will actually receive it? According to the information released by the Georgia state government, just people enrolled in assistance programs and vulnerable residents will obtain $350 cash assistance. Now, the payment comes from the State Fiscal Recovery Fund. It is part of the American Rescue Plan Act, which is a federal initiative pushed by President Joe Biden. The information released by Katie Beard, which is a spokesperson for the governor's office, illustrated that eligible people will get an automatic deposit sometime in September. So those are going to be going out this week as well, guys. But it also says that if you are enrolled in Medicaid, SNAP, or Temporary Assistance for Needy Families, or also known as the TANF program, you are eligible to receive this this $350 deposit. But people with an active enrollment get the $350 offered by Georgia. If your family has more than one person enrolled in the program, they are also eligible to receive this money as well. So again, guys, if you have a family of 4 people and all 4 people enroll in the program in at least one program in your household, yes, you could receive up to $1,400 per family, guys. I want to make that clear. But anyways, according to the reports, the DHS will contact eligible residents through the Georgia Gateway portal, and there is no application to fulfill to be eligible for this $350 per person, guys. But anyways, guys, like I said, that the state figures illustrates that about 2 million people receive Medicaid alone in the state of Georgia. So that means those individuals could be eligible to receive this $350 cash assistance if you participate in at least one of the programs. But anyways, guys, hey, I hope all this information in this video was helpful to you today. Well, anyways, guys, hey, that's all I have for you today. But as a quick reminder, don't forget about the promotion with MooMoo, where they're giving out 15 free stocks. That link will be down below. But the promotion ends at the end of this month. But anyways, hey, if you enjoyed today's content and you want to see more, hey, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's totally free. And if you like today's video, then go ahead and hit the like button for us. It really helps out this channel, as well as it tells YouTube to share this video with others. But anyways, guys, hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.